Hello YouTubers. So rarely do I ever poo-poo on a piece of stereo equipment because they got their goods and their bads, and I like vintage gear. But this JVC right here, it's just special. This is a JVC R-K100 receiver, and this is from probably early 80s. It's got an analog tuner. And right now it's powered up. There are no dial lights, and it's not because they're burnt out, it's because it has none. Now inside, we're using an STK4041-2 amp chip, and usually these things sound okay. They were used in a lot of these low-end or mid-fi receivers. Nice beefy transformer. Capacitors could be a little bit bigger, but they're only running it at 25 watts per channel. And this thing sounds awful. It's so bad I decided to do a video on it. There's the heatsink, which is very lacking on it. Not much going on in the FM tuner section, which explains why it's kind of deaf. It's just an all-around poor performing piece of equipment. And I have a lot of vintage receivers, but this thing just stood out as being a letdown. So, strongly recommend against this. I mean, if you have nothing else and you get one for free, hey, free is always good. It's a good start. But despite the fact it's got somewhat okay looks, it's just lacking in the sound quality department. Nothing special going on in the back. DAD is a digital audio disc, by the way. Never seen it labeled as DAD. Seen it labeled as CD or LD for Laserdisc, but not like that. It does have a tape loop and a phono in. And everything else about it is pretty ho-hum. Nothing special. I expected it to sound like every other receiver in this power class. But this thing just sounds like, I don't know, boombox mid-range. This is a audiophile radio station that I pick up here in the area, and it sounds passable, but when you tune into some of the other stuff, forget it. And look at that, the third indicator is a little on the dimmish side. Mind you, that transmitter is just a few miles south of me. Even though I only have a piece of wire on the back of it. I don't know. All around, just flat out letdown. If you run across one of these, you get it free, great. If not, just leave it there for the next guy, because it's definitely not worth it.